Welcome back!
Hello, everybody!
So we have some friends that would like to chat.
Look at all of our friends.
We have these two friends.
Okay.
And we also have a mystery friend who's over here.
mystery
I don't know who it is because we haven't clicked yet.
Okay. Well, it's my best friend.
So who do you want to talk to?
Let's talk to Landry.
Okay. He says hello.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the spires some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the spires.
Is that so?
But
Indeed.
they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Mark a quick cut. I'm going to alt-tab just to mute everything. In this
what was
way.
the time?
It was, oh shit, like 1 minute-ish. It's like, yeah, not even a minute, it was 55 seconds. Give or take. Forgot to mute shit. Mute.
I know, I heard that and I was like, don't!
Mute. It's okay. Fixed now. Okay.
Good.
And we'll just keep talking.
Yeah, he clawed on the back of my chair and made me tilt. I was like, ah!
Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up.
I mean, I'm pretty fancy.
A lot pretty recently, I guess.
Confused, but it seems the spires, plural, are somehow connected to you.
No, that's
What's your
silly.
secret?
They're connected to me just like the towers are connected to Link in Breath of the Wild. They're
Oh
all
my God.
related.
I knew it.
Yes, so Ganon's actually the big bad in this one.
I knew it. Let's see. So I've studied a tune on his feet, proclaimed edicts, broken them too. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I said it and the sneeze.
Oh, no.
Damn
you
it!
ruined the
Damn.
sneeze.
I was like just about to, so I was like, I should warn people so I don't blow out their ears, and then it disappeared.
You failed.
So I'm not warning you guys anymore.
Nope, you don't get the pleasure of a good sneeze anymore.
It's a surprise to me as well.
Boop.
Long sigh.
That was him chewing on his
Good.
quill.
Okay. Just the tip.
Okay, so he's muttering things. Son, pickle, mayonnaise.
Out with it.
Okay.
If I had the words for it, I'd share. I'm just not sure what to make of it. I'm realizing how much more there is to learn.
Have a moment. Let's talk further.
Oh, what would you like to talk about?
Of course. How can I help?
Let's see.
I guess we haven't really talked to him about some of this other stuff.
Yeah, we haven't. I mean, do we want to go through all
Yeah,
and see what's going on?
We'll talk to him and Siren a little bit.
Okay.
Or I guess verse, not Siren. Verse one.
Oh, okay, right. Do you know anything about the region we're in?
The spires predate us all. As far as I know, we're the only ones who've been up here since ever.
Yeah. Okay.
This might be a first.
I mean, someone had to get up
Perhaps
here
the
before.
real
Yeah.
Trailblazer had trouble getting down and was lost to history.
Maybe.
I mean, someone built it, right?
Yeah.
How can I help?
Know anything about the region we're in?
I was like, why isn't that grayed
Yeah,
out?
that's weird.
I wonder if it's because they change over time.
Or maybe there's other options.
Well, if we're in a different region, then it's applicable, I guess.
Oh, I guess. Okay. What are your thoughts on our traveling
Are you
associates?
asking for an objective assessment? Or is this your way of saying you want to gossip?
Gossip!
Love
What do you think of traveling with Siren?
As a chronicler of history, I am most honored to have the chance to travel alongside a luminary. I can write down her speech word for word, letter for letter, and proclaim it back. But yet, the words lack her charm. This
Yeah,
supports
well,
my hypothesis
she's a
that
bard.
her
Yeah,
power
yep.
manifests by the actual sound of her voice, and less of the particulars the words chosen. It's fascinating.
So,
Thank you.
if I'm hearing you
Oh,
right,
hey.
you're saying my words have no weight or significance, and it's simply my magic that makes me powerful.
it. Oh.
Oh,
I've got a
shit.
song for you, Lantry. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, shit.
It's high praise.
Good.
I like him.
Thoughts on verse?
He's fun.
I know
Yeah.
little of swordplay, and couldn't work a curve and arrow to save my life.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Curve and arrow?
Really.
Everyone calls it that. Don't you know?
I love it.
Lady, you're just afraid to talk in front of me, clear as day. Your sweat is easier to read than your ink scribbles.
I mean, kind of intimidating, so.
No, not at all. I just don't know how to comment on a warrior's worth, that's all.
Spare
That's
me
it.
your blather.
Aw.
Aw.
She pauses.
Think that, do you? Didn't know you had such swollen hope for me.
Whoa! Is that
Okay.
Verse pauses to read Lantry's
Yeah.
body language. Swollen hope.
Oh.
Is that what they call it?
Verse, explain yourself.
Just calling it as I see it. And I see he's holding back. Nothing serious, just a bit insulting.
No need to keep secrets, Lantry.
Fascinating specimen. I think she has great potential.
Huge tracts of land.
Yep.
The Scarlet Furies are the fighting elite of the Scarlet Chorus. And that means
He's like, all I ever have known is people that read books and be
Yeah.
quiet.
I have such a chub for the sword.
It's like that businesswoman from Futurama going nuts over Fry.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty boy! dirty boy!
Oh, she was ridiculous.
I forget her name.
don't
I
remember
think it was Morgan, actually.
Oh,
I
really?
think it was like, yeah.
Huh. I don't remember.
Yeah.
What do you make of Ebb?
good tidecasters stay underwater. Kairos
Oh,
did
shit.
the Tears a favor by erasing those moon howlers from history. A shame one of them escaped justice.
Whoa!
Damn!
I like that I make you this agitated. Considering all the things that don't seem to bother you in the slightest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of getting off on how much power you're giving me.
Okay, I like her a lot.
Why doesn't he like her? I don't get it.
It's a...
There's your coquettish act whenever someone calls you on your teeth. I'll be the one ready to
It has to do, I think, with their groups. So Lantry comes from a group that's more akin to like Wizards and Pathfinder, I guess.
It's like the
They're like learned
academia-
scholars.
Yeah, academia type thing.
The Tidecasters, I think, are supposed to be more like natural, like witches, and they have like their own rights and
like
different.
druidy barbarians,
Maybe,
kind of.
I mean, definitely waterish stuff.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know, but I mean, he's mentioned being at odds with them before, and vice versa.
Maybe it's more, yeah. Interesting. Okay,
Tidecasters
I thought it was just like, I don't care for them, not like you're a bitch!
Yeah, no, he's got some issues there.
Oh boy. Let's speak of something else. Never mind.
okay.
Let's not.
That's all.
Okay.
That was fun.
And we have to talk to Verse, right?
That was a fun conversation.
I know. I do like him.
Yeah.
They do well with their characters, and it's stupid.
Let's see. So you can read that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Our gang is building quite the little collection of spires, aren't we? The Voices of Nerat was never one for keeping strongholds, but I can definitely see the appeal.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. We're way up here. No one can get up here.
Right?
Pretty cool.
Why doesn't the Voices like strongholds? Because there's no point in standing still. The Voices prefers to keep his forces busy and on the move, with only the only restful hours between dusk and dawn. Besides, fighters in motion are less likely to rise up and challenge authority. Safety in numbers. But once you get people hunkering down to discuss their problems, suddenly everyone has a reason to kill the closest gang boss. What do you think of the spires? They're big, but make no mistake, a determined army could knock one down if they got enough shovels and picks together. Don't be so quick to assume that you're invincible.
Gotta be honest, was kinda hoping she'd make a dick joke.
Well,
I mean, they're giant spires in the sky. It
huge tracts of
seems-
land, again.
Yeah.
Let's see, yes, what they are. I try not to ask those sort of questions.
We've talked to her
What do you
before, so is there anything new?
Let's see. Yeah, we can duel her.
Oh, we can talk about... Maybe we're closer to ask about some of this other stuff.
Yeah, how is it that you picked up your fallen sister's weapon skills? That's been on my mind. I keep forgetting that I'm reading both parts.
That's okay.
That's been on my mind for some time, and I still don't have an explanation that fits. I have a few ideas, but frown in deep thought. Scarlet Furies share a sort of link. It's how we coordinate our dance in the heat of battle. We don't pass messages or anything, but our emotions and intentions sync up without words. It's like schools of fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, go on. The one thing I always knew was that I felt this connection more keenly than my sisters did. I could pick up nuances that they missed, and I couldn't feel them from farther away.
You could.
Or I could feel them from farther away. When my sisters died, I felt each of them getting yanked out of my brain like someone pulling snails from a garden. But some of their slime residue was still there. Does that make any sense?
So your sisters are slimy, I understand.
Well, yeah, but it's perfect.
Okay.
You should explain this skill.
Do it!
Let's see. I would take comfort in that. Your sisters live on in you. Your optimism is cute, Fatebinder. Oh, she doesn't like me.
She doesn't like optimism. She
I know.
prefers like hard reality.
Yeah. Your optimism is cute, if singularly useless. It won't bring my sisters back, and it doesn't fix this thing in my head that I don't understand. I mean, that's true.
Yep.
No matter how you paint it, some part of my sisters broke off in me when they died, and now I'm left to deal with it. Just another day in the tears, right?
Well, I wonder if this has
Do
anything
you
new.
now?
Oh,
Oh,
Call me intrigued.
because I think we tried this
You
line
already
before.
know that I memorized the moves of my Scarlet Fury sisters. If it seems like
don't
a total
remember what the
mystery to
question
me,
was.
I don't know how you could have arrived at any
We're
conclusions.
elucidating that
ideas.
we think we understand how she got these abilities.
oh, I see.
And it's if we have subterfuge or lore, and we do have one of them, so like you could use
Yeah.
that.
Well, let's.
I don't know if we had the requirements the first time we tried this line.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Did you take their fighting moves or the memory of their fighting moves? Remind you of anyone?
If you want to split hairs over it, you could argue that I took their instincts, their reactions, but I failed to see... Wait. Are you trying to compare me to the voices of Narat?
I wasn't sure what I was implying.
Monster. We both know that Taratus has never seen a creature more despicable than him. Never mind that he's kind of my boss.
Let's see. Well, I mean, think about it. He absorbs the minds of his victims.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to fucking think about it.
Okay.
Can you consider for a second that the thought had occurred to me already?
Sorry.
Traveled with
Yeah,
the Chorus
my bad.
for years. I've seen what the voices can do, and it scares me, all right? The idea that everything I am could be reduced to that. If I had that kind of power, if I could become like him, I don't know how I could live with myself. I'd rather
Ew.
drown myself in Camp Latrine.
It's a pretty bad place to drown.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the places to drown.
Yeah. You don't have to become like him, just be selective.
I'm sure he had the same idea when he got started.
Yeah, it's probably true.
But you know what they say about power? It's usually wielded by assholes.
That's true.
My sisters died.
Hey, I got power.
You should have seen us.
You see my axe?
Amazing
Right?
together. I didn't mean to take away what made them special, but I did it all the same. And let me tell you, it felt terrible. If I lived
How
a
did she
century,
take it
I would
away?
never figure out.
She implied that there was this one fight where she like froze up all of a sudden,
Right.
and
I
her sisters
forgot.
got like killed because
Yeah,
of it.
okay.
And afterwards, she was able to like remember all their shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah.
implying that she had some kind of like episode that
Yeah.
triggered all this.
I want
I
to
think.
ask about our travels.
What did you have in mind?
What do you think of our present circumstances? You backed the winning team, and that's all that matters. The Scarlet Chorus shouldered the weight of the conquest. Seems fitting that they got saddled with the cleanup. Graven Ash and his legion of fools will answer to Kairos and to us. Zigzagging around the tiers, pissing off authorities as we go. Suppose there are worse ways to occupy one's time.
True.
Any particular reason you've chosen to travel with me? I feel like I'm interviewing her.
Did you have
Yeah, right?
something in mind? It isn't that I'm not.
Will you be able to
flattered,
work on
but
Saturdays?
I
Yeah.
just don't think I'm your type.
What would you say
know my
is
type.
your greatest weakness?
Yeah. Name an example of when you've shown leadership.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw in my lot with any of the killers floating around the Scarlet Chorus ranks. The fact of the matter is you're doing important work, even if you stumble and flail along the way.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Besides,
true for life.
once this silly
I flail
world
very
is
violently,
over,
thank you.
I figure anyone
Yep.
who follows in your shadow is due for some deserving reward. Though maybe some are more deserving than others. You've
Wink.
satisfied your
Wonk.
curiosity, so let me satisfy mine. Why are you keeping a little scrap of a thing like me around?
You're a hardened killer. That's reason enough.
Indeed.
I wonder what makes you so sure I won't cut your throat some evening just to hear you gurgle. It's taking a risk when you travel with someone like me. I suppose time will tell.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
she
very-
likes you.
It's a very pleasant smile after you just threatened me.
Yes, good.
What do you think of our travel companions? What do you think of Lantry? Oh, I've been meaning to ask you about him. Lantry is talkative, reads when he isn't writing, and brings as much to the battlefield as a sick bird. The warriors at your side shouldn't suffer from Elder's ache in their sword arm. You would be better served by putting him out of his misery. Let's see. We need him, and that's all you need to know. Understood. You got something in mind you're using him to accomplish? Then by all means, let him tag along. But don't expect me to keep him alive. If he's pulling his weight somehow, feel free to clue me in, because I'm not seeing
I
it.
mean, he heals you like every
Yeah.
fight.
And he can, like, read.
Yeah, that helps in this world.
What do you think about Ebb? It's easy to respect someone who brings that much passion to a battle. Even so, when she gets to talking about pushing Kairos out of the tiers, she makes me want to carve my opinions on the matter across her back.
Heh.
What about Siren? Take this in the spirit in which it's intended. if I had her kind of power at that age, the last thing I would do is take orders from you.
Yeah.
You may think you're leading her around, but it might be the opposite. Would any of us even know the difference? All I need to know is about Siren is that she scares Kairos. That pretty much says it all.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oops.
All right. Well, we'll take a
Hold
break
on,
from talking them
pause.
for a little bit, and
Okay, and talk to our new friend?
Oh, Siren,
No, our mystery friend, you said.
mystery friend.
said
Oh, we had a
mystery
message.
friend.
Yes. Let's look at that. It's our communications with Fatebinder Rogalus about
Oh, okay.
Tunin. We had answered him. Oh no, we haven't. This is a new missive. Okay, new
Yeah.
missive. We had one before with Tarkus Ori. That's right.
Oh, okay.
So that was because I was like, we've had a missive before.
Yeah, okay.
And she just threatened us.
Gotcha.
So here you go. You want me to read this for
Yes.
you? All right. My dear Sparkles.
That's me.
The court is all abuzz with the news of the Civil War. Representatives from the chorus and the disfavored are having little shouting matches in front of Tunin. The petitioners to the court seem swept up in talks of who will crush whom, and if and when Tunin will bring down the gavel and stop the fighting. What has me more intrigued is the other story out of Vendrian's well. Tunin sends you on what I thought was going to be a one-way trip to the well, and not only do you live, you somehow claim the mountain spire. And you broke Kairos' edict, too. Such things make a little civil war seem so trivial in comparison, at least to those who can separate the message from the noise. Tell me, what was it like to break the edict, and how is it you took control of the spire? Sincerely yours, Fatebinder Rogalus. So how do you want to respond? Because it will write our own response, we just kind
Yeah.
of pick how we want to flavor it.
Explain this experience as best you can, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know who this person is, so.
You've met him. He's another Fatebinder. There's 3 other Fatebinders that were at Tunin's court.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember anything about them other than that they exist.
Yeah. So here's what you
So,
said. You
okay.
can read this one.
Yeah. Dear Rogalus, Kairos' edict simply said that an agent of the Overlord must claim Ascension Hall before Kairos' Day of Swords. The only thing I consciously did was take charge of the battle to claim Ascension Hall. My claiming of the spire happened moments after I felt the edict's grip release. The floor of Ascension Hall gave way, unearthing a glowing pattern buried beneath the chamber floor. Kairos only knows how long it's been buried under the tile. As for how I actually claim the spire, it is perhaps a mutual bond. Atop the spire is an old structure, a twin-tined edifice. I'll include a sketch on the back of the parchment. Oh, nice. That was nice of me.
Yeah.
The structure spoke to me in sensations and images, and it seems to respond to my presence in some limited capacity. That is what happened, as best I can think to describe it. Does any of this sound familiar, or bring to mind any stories or rumors?
And so you get to see what it would look like, and then you can decide to send it, or if you don't like the way it ends up flowing, you can not send it and pick a different option. So is this good to send?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. 1 day remaining, so it's
Oh
in
my
transit. All right, well now, I really don't know. These guys can train us, which, I guess, let me see if anyone's in need of training. Yeah, blah,
How
blah,
can you
blah.
tell?
Oh, because he said trainer at the top. See?
No, I mean, how can you tell if anyone needs training?
Oh, I have to talk to them, and then it'll show me if they have any trainings. Because remember, people can buy 5 trainings per
Yeah.
level.
I smelled your hot dog burp again.
Thank you. Costco is delicious, and I will not stop.
You're the worst. Worst!
The name's Reese. I'm here because I'm good at 2 things: killing my foes and seeing where the currents flow. Blah blah blah. So, what can I do here? I'd like to train. So he can train us in parry, dodge, athletics, lore, subterfuge, which are all good things. And so, yeah, nobody's okay. So she's trained 5 times this level. Everyone else can get some training in. So let's see.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
Yeah, well, I did it.
I guess I'll buff the subterfuge some more. So
Okay.
train 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just do them all there.
Alright.
And Lantry will get you some more lore. And Siren, you don't have any athletics. I guess you don't really need it. Maybe some more lore so you can be more of a spellcaster. There you go. Okay, everyone's
Yay,
trained.
we did it!
So that's all I wanted to do, because this is going to be, every time we get a new spire, we're going to get to customize it. This is our training ground.
Okay.
And we haven't hired any new people yet because they're really expensive, but
Right.
we can hire other trainers here who will teach all other shit.
Okay.
So whatever we end up wanting to improve, we can get there.
Okay.
Nothing right now.
So our next goal is to talk to the voices?
I think so, yeah. We got Vendrian's Well, and we're still doing the trial, so just go to Cacophony.
Alright, well, I mean, do you want to do that next time?
How about we... Yeah, I guess we'll save them a loading screen. Yeah, you know what?
right.
We'll do it that way. Okay, so we will travel... I'm going to click it really quick.
Okay.
Just to make sure there's no interruptions, because we're over there.
That's true.
And, we need to go back to the mountain spire at some point, too.
No.
Because...
I don't want to.
You know what? That's on the way. Let's go there first.
Okay.
That way we can do whatever it's glowing, so...
Okay.
Alright, so we'll see you guys next time. We're going to go to the mountain spire. Oh, wait, we can instantly teleport there. Well, okay.
No bits.
There's still a loading screen. Either way, see you next time.
Bye-bye.